So it's a beautiful TGIF out here in California. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. We're out here gold prospecting, but we actually know these spots have produced gold on a few occasions. We've had this one not produce any, but every year this creek turns into a river and it just pours and puts new settlement in here, and we run that stuff, and that's where we find our gold. So we'll be back and we'll have some videos of some gold panning and hopefully some gold nuggets. Drink on. Best energy drinks on the market. There's a lot of different techniques to gold panning, but one of the things I'm going to show you for the beginner gold panner is a little trick that I learned with some lead. So, can you get the lead in there? Can you see it? Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is purposely put 4 pieces of lead in this pan. And then when we get done gold panning, you better, well, you don't better, you want to have those 4 pieces of lead, so that you know you're not panning away some gold nuggets, you know. And these are pretty big. I've used split shot that I found down here. But now, drop them in. Put this off to the side. One of the things you always want to do, like I've seen people like bounce it against a rock like that, or shake it back and forth. The reason why is because the gold is heavy. It's heavier than a rock, you know, 3 times its size. So with that being said, you want to shake it and sift all the gold to the bottom. And then the trick, the way I do it, is I get it to where, see how it wants to float? But so instead of having it submerged and your hands doing all the work, I have just a little bit of water to where it's still buoyant, but I take the water on and then I let it up. Water on, up, on, up. And you'll see that the water just coming on and off like that will wash the regular stuff off the top. Alright, so we've got all that material out of there. Brother's over there finishing up what he's got. I pretty much have gotten it down to the black sand. I'm going to show you how, the same technique I was showing earlier on how to actually make sure you're not losing gold by placing some lead in, but also the softer panning with just the water coming on, water going off. I mean, now look, and then just do this, shake it, and watch all the lighter stuff come to the top. Now if you look, you see a lot more, you know, beige sand, which, you know, again, we're after that black sand, because that's where I can already see some gold in there. Stir it, get the looser, lighter stuff to the top, take it off, shake it again. This is actually how you get it down all the way to the gold or black sand. In this case, we're going to get it all the way down to the black sand, and we'll find the gold, and we'll see how we did. Alright, so now we're going to do that swirling technique, and there's even you go back and forth like this to move the line that's down. Alright, there's a little piece of gold right there I just seen. Alright, let's move this bottom bit down. Alright, let's come back up here. Alright, can you see that gold shining right there? Yeah, I got it. Okay. It's a little flake. Oh, there's some more in there, I see it, but let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Oh, I can see more gold. Can you see the gold in there? I just moved it right there. Another little piece, see that? Another one. So I see some gold flakes and a lot of lead. I see nothing there. You know, and then what I like to do is I'll use my finger and I'll move this all the way down to the other side. So then you can kind of, you know, because what's going to happen if you're being rough like this, what's it going to do? It's going to settle the gold to the bottom. You know what I mean? So as long as you don't separate it, you're good. And then we're gonna come back. Oh, I can see a lot. Oh, I can see. You see that gold in there? Can you see it?
I think so. It's real hard to see with the light glaring off the lens.
And you can see the lead right there. Gold at the top. Nice piece of lead. Get that off to the side. And then, you just put like the water halfway and move it back and forth and it separates it just like that. And now you making sure, because if there's a piece of gold that gets away from you here, if there's that black sand, it could get hid in that. And I mean, that's why you always pan it down twice even after you think you got all the gold, because I had a couple times where I was panning a little too aggressively and there was gold the second time I checked it. So I was like, all right, slow it down a little bit. That's why that panning that I showed you was really, oh look, there's a little piece trying to get away right there. And you can see it, it stands out quite easily in the sun. There's some split shot lead. You see a bunch of flake. That one wants to try to get away. Nope, stay your ass over there. And then, like I showed with the finger, and put the water halfway, swirl it back and forth, and wash yours all down. Alright, so now we're gonna go a little bit more until you see a piece of gold trying to get away, like that. Those couple pieces there. And I know some of you that actually know how to pan and do this, like, it's taking forever, man. And I'm just trying to make sure that I don't lose no gold, one, and two, sometimes it's not about doing things so damn fast. Sometimes it's about taking your time and paying attention, getting it done right the first time, so that you don't got to sit there and pan more material. And I get this lead out of the way so it doesn't hide. Also, the lead acts like as a current break, so when you're swirling the water to expose the gold, it can hide underneath that lead, and so you get that out of the way. All right, now, a piece try to get away. Another piece trying to get away. I see a few more pieces of split shot. Oh, there's a decent little piece of flake right there. That's right underneath that lead, like I was saying. So you want to get that out. That's another. Look at the size of that split shot. I mean, that is like from a 410. Little itty bitty. So if you see lead like that, it's telling you that you're panning pretty good. I mean, I'm trying to brag on them, but that, not losing that piece of lead really shows. Oh, there's some powder, there's some flake. I don't see any gold nuggets, but you definitely see that what we're after. There's gold here. Let's see if that piece trying to get away. Go back and forth just a little bit right there. Get that, use your finger if you want to. Hold it. Make sure you get everything back on this side. And you get it there. Now we're going to do this swirly thing again. And you keep doing this over, you can get it down to where it's just gold. And that's what I'm going to do for you right now. Oh, maybe not. I don't want to sit here and do a video for an hour. Can you see that gold in there now?
Yep.
A couple little pieces trying to get away. And see that little piece of split shot there. And let's go ahead and do this probably for the last time. Washing it away. You can see how lightly, and I'm not that fairly good to get away right there. Stay a little flaky ass back there. Alright, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is from mapping and reconning what spot we wanted to do to the final pan on the final little dig out of that spot. And here's what we're left with. Some good powder, some good flake. Again, no nuggets, but this is a promising year, meaning that there's probably still a lot of gold held over from, we got some real bad floods out here. And yeah, all this new material dumped in, like happens almost every winter. And there you go. That's the gold that we pulled from the creek in the backyard. Can you see that good?
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Cold nights, I was sleeping on the air mattress. Trying to build a woods, but got no matches.